Hello from the other side. I only called once or twice. I don't know why you're so upset about it.
Let's make a video.
I'm here today with Zimby, or whatever his name is. He's some odd dude.
Hello, I do art things occasionally.
Mythical beasts, that's what we're counting down today. Zimby decided that we would going...
Yeah, so I made the suggestion that we could do top 5 mythical beasts in film. So this is gonna count just anything that's big and scary and inhuman.
Yes. Like your mama!
There it is.
Let's do this. Rock, paper, scissors.
Ah,
I won!
yes!
Okay. You can go first then.
My number 5 is the Kraken from Pirates of the Caribbean. Mostly for the setup. It's the entirety of the second movie. They're building up this creature as being like the ultimate like killing machine for ships.
It increases the fear.
Yes.
Fear of the unknowing is just fantastic. My number 5 is the BFG, Big Friendly Giant. A good one, a nice monster. I like the BFG because he's so charming and nice and not horrible and crap like the rest of his family. Treats people with kindness and care, and my poor heart just needs that from time to time.
Just like you.
No, come on, I murdered my brother in cold blood twice. Ha,
That's,
not kind and caring. I hate
Good
that
point.
guy. Hate him to bits. I heard he was wandering around though at a zombie or whatever. But anyway, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, sorry. What?
my number 4 is Dracula's final form from the movie Van Helsing.
This isn't even my final form. Does he say that in the movie?
He does not actually.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. This is probably one of my favorite portrayals of vampires just in any movie ever, just because they treat them as like real monsters instead of just like, oh yeah, they're still human, but they just have fangs and drink your blood. No, he like hulks out.
Sort of like Marceline, the vampire queen. Does he also suck the color red out of people?
No, he definitely sucks blood.
It's better than sucking.
Are you keeping that in the video?
I'm evil, I do what I want.
Okay.
My number 4 is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from the Ghostbusters. Not the Statue of Liberty, because screw that, the Stay Puft came first, and the Statue of Liberty was just a cheap knockoff to make money, because the second movie was trash. Stay Puft is great, he's classic, he's fantastic, he's terrifying. It's the first thing that came to mind.
Saying don't think of anything.
Causes you to think about something.
Exactly.
Boom, don't think about anything. What do you think of?
An elephant.
Okay.
I'm not sure why.
Alrighty then.
Right, my number 3 is the Balrog from Lord of the Rings, a demon of the ancient world.
You shall not pass!
You need some water.
My throat is gone. It left, it went that way.
But yeah, this is mostly because of if you've seen the second movie, the Two Towers, the amazing fight scene between Gandalf and the Balrog as they're
plummeting down.
As they're plummeting down. Even now, that movie is how old now? Like 15 years old?
Yeah, something like that.
So, and that still looks amazing.
It does. Very good editing, very good special effects and CG and whatnot. Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
My number 3 is better than yours. Also from the Lord of the Rings series, is Smaug. I got shivers when I went to see that movie because his voice was just so booming. It was a good voice actor. Dr. Watson and Sherlock being in the same movie together was fantastic.
Number 2 for me is the Xenomorph Queen from Aliens. So, yeah, the first introduced when. All right.
I'm terrified of everything that movie stands for.
The first scene where you see it is when I think it's the first scene when you see it is when Ripley goes into their hive and sees all the eggs, and then you pan up and there's the queen.
Clever girl.
That's the same
Wrong
movie.
Wrong movie. Huh! Zimbabwe! What am I going to do? Help! Zimbabwe! Oh, there we go. Oh.
Yeah, and so that's the first, and then when Ripley fights her
Believe it or
in
not.
the giant. Oh, it's midnight.
My number 2 is Fluffy, the dog from Harry Potter. And the Chamber of Secrets. I hate Harry Potter. Just a very, very frightening moment in the movie when you're a babby. It's very scary. Yeah, the kids open the door and there's a 3-headed dog that just starts chomping at them, and it's Hagrid's pet.
Just so out of nowhere.
Unfortunately, we have to do a few honorable mentions next. What are the odds?
So I'll go first with my honorable mentions first.
Yes, sir.
And we'll go back and forth.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
Aragog from Harry Potter.
Whatever the ice bird thing is called from Sinbad Legend of the Seven Seas from DreamWorks.
Articuno,
Yes.
I believe was his name. Shira from Lord of the Rings.
Fluffy from Harry Potter.
Buckbeak from Harry Potter.
My number
Alright,
one.
of course. Yes, you're number one.
I smell you. I feel your breath.
Smaug from The Hobbit. That scene with Smaug and Bilbo is just...
Yes.
That is...
Iconic.
so good.
So good.
That was probably my favorite part of the entire Hobbit trilogy. Oh, well, yep. So you're...
My number one was your number 5. It's the Kraken. For the same reason that you said, because they build it up and they build it up and then they build it up, and then at the end you finally get to see it in all of its glory, this big hulking massive thing, and then it eats your main character. Yes, it's just a terrifying unseen figure for the whole movie. I like the Kraken. I release it right now. I've released it. Don't go into the water. So thank you, I suppose, or whatever.
Please subscribe, and then maybe Swagley won't whip me tonight.
Manny's not around anymore. Anyway, we'll see you next week, or Thursday, or whatever day this is. I don't even know anymore. Goodbye, everybody, and
Yep.
thank you for watching.
How bad could I possibly be? Let's see. Other subscribers are watching. How bad can I be? And the views are multiplying. How bad can I be? And the fans aren't even crying. How bad can I be? And our mother is denying. How bad can I be? This is all so gratifying. How bad can I be? Who cares if Swarley Pilgrim is dying?
So get just like... I need a minute.
What smells like wieners? He's eating beans and wieners. What is it then? Jesus Christ, it smells like wieners. Like the sausages. Oh God, my stomach. I feel like